Hello, it is N60 Sean. It is Fan Request Friday, and DanTDM won the opportunity to be Stampy's tag team partner, with Timmy Terror coming in second, which I thought was interesting. So a lot of people asked why Stampy needed a new tag team partner, why iBallistic Squid wasn't part of the choices. In a previous episode, Stampy took on Vanos, was getting absolutely beaten on with a steel chair by Vanos. Squid tried to come down for the save, but got wiped out, essentially. Absolutely smashed his brains out with a steel chair, which has put iBallistic Squid on the injured reserve list for the time being. So Stampy, who essentially said if he didn't win championship gold by the end of this season, he would retire, is quest to get the N60 championship kind of failed when he lost against Vanos. So now he's got a chance to go for the tag team championships with DanTDM, who he faced in the first ever match of our series. So Stampy and DanTDM teaming up for, I think, it's the first time in an official capacity. And if they are successful here, then they will go on to battle another team for the #1 contendership for the tag team title. So there's just a one-way ticket to the tag team titles in this match. They're going to have to overcome one more set of opponents. But before we get anywhere, Bendy and Boris are back once again, reigniting their feud with DanTDM. And Stampy, who is still yet to win a match here, hoping that DanTDM's previous successes over Bendy and Boris can hopefully guide into his first victory. Or is it going to be Bendy and Boris who are going to put themselves in line for that #1 contender spot for the tag team championships? Bendy and the Ink Machine, Chapter 3 just being released. It's been a time of celebration for Bendy and Boris. But will they be celebrating by advancing up the tag team rankings with a victory over DanTDM and Stampy? Bendy and Boris, who have been impressive in their showings in recent times. Bendy and Boris, who have been making sort of few prominent appearances in the series. But this is going to be interesting. Is DanTDM going to help Stampy out, or is the curse of Stampy and his 0% win record going to drag DanTDM down to the depths? And there's a nice monkey flip by Bendy on DanTDM, and Bendy going straight for Stampy, and the curse of Stampy is not a good start. Stampy might be flat out here. Stampy might be unconscious, but here comes DanTDM. DanTDM with Bendy in a front face lock here. Swinging neck breaker to Bendy by Stampy, and Boris now with a cheap shot to the back of the head of DanTDM, and now Stampy shooting Bendy shooting DanTDM off the ropes, and a backbreaker and a neck breaker from Bendy. Bendy and Boris, who have been quite slick as a tag team in recent showings, looking to isolate DanTDM in the early going here. Where's Stampy gone? Stampy's just walking around on the outside of the ring as DanTDM just took a big boot to the face. Now working on the arm of DanTDM. And we'll have another tag team match coming up very soon as well. We might be having more regular matches because I'm quite keen to finish this season before we start WWE 2K17 in a couple of Fridays' time. Nice tilt-a-wheel sidewalk slam by DanTDM to Boris. DanTDM going up top here, and a flying body press, absolutely nobody home in what is almost turning into a glorified handicap match with DanTDM. So make sure you have notifications switched on, because we might be doing videos a little bit more regularly throughout next week in order to try and get all of the heroes qualified, the tag team stuff done, and a few other bits and pieces sorted out. So this does not look good for DanTDM as he gets driven straight into the knees of Bendy. And now Bendy going up top, and a nice knee drop straight into the ribs of DanTDM. Hooks the leg here. Billy Bob Webster down for the 1, 2. But DanTDM just kicking out. Stampy, mate, you need to be getting in there and breaking up these pinfalls, man. That is important. DanTDM brought to his feet by Bendy. Bendy now hoisting DanTDM up and slamming him down again, working on those ribs, which he just crushed with that knee drop and swing forward leg drop straight to the throat. Boris now taunting the crowd And it gets tagged in. Stampy just chilling outside. Stampy, you need to get involved, mate. Boris now. Maybe looking for a gut buster on DanTDM here. He's got him hoisted up in a huge gut buster with authority, sending DanTDM down. DanTDM, who wasn't a part of the N60 Championship Hell in a Cell qualifiers, gets nailed with a stunner here. Can he sort of go for the tag team titles with Stampy? DanTDM and Stampy versus Grundy would be an interesting contest, but we are miles away from that here, as I think Bendy might be going, sending DanTDM face first with a signature move. DanTDM eats the canvas, and we might see this one ended even before Stampy gets involved here, setting him up for the Ink Machine. Hooks the arms, looking to drop, but DanTDM managing to hoist himself up in reverse with a Hurricane Rana. DanTDM needs to make a tag. He needs to get Stampy involved. Stampy was quite impressive against Vanos. We could see Stampy carry on that momentum, and now here comes Stampy. Stampy is in the ring. Stampy he's hyped up. He's ready. Oh, he was ready to go, but he's been chinned by Bendy, and oh, he's getting straight in the Ink Machine. Stampy not able to reverse this time, and Stampy gets flattened with the Ink Machine. DanTDM knocked off the apron. Bad news for Stampy. Shoots the half, hooks the leg. Billy Bob Webster. 1, 2, and Stampy just kicks out of 2. Come on, Stampy. And Bendy with that evil channeling through him. Can Stampy earn himself in DanTDM a #1 contenders match? And Bendy, who had a front face lock, knocks in, and in comes DanTDM, knocking Bendy down, stamping away, and now Stampy just accidentally stepped on DanTDM's knee. Stampy now, getting Bendy up, and slams him with a nice powerbomb. Doesn't go for the cover though. That was a move which almost put Vanos away in his qualifier. Shoulder to Boris, sending him on the outside. Claps to the ears of Bendy. And Stampy now working on those ears. Don't know anyone else who's ever worked the ears before. Clothesline to the back of the head. And Bendy is being laid out by Stampy here. Hoists him up. Kicks to the midsection. Might be going for the cat stamp here. The curb stamp. Boom. And there he goes. He hits it. This could set Stampy up for advancing to the #1 contender match too. But Bendy kicking out of the cat stamp. Stampy, one of Stampy's finishing manoeuvres, one of his new finishing manoeuvres. Goes for the ears again, but Bendy blocks it. Right hands now from Bendy, and Bendy now with a big roundhouse enziguri, flooring Stampy. Stampy does not win this match. He's going to be in a lot of trouble. Now Stampy's back up again. Stampy down with shoulder blocks. Stampy needs to win this to be in the tag team championship hunt. Slams Bendy down with that backdrop. Could be looking for that double-footed cat stamp, or maybe going for the curb stamp once again. Bendy is up. Plants him with the DDT. And can Stampy put Bendy away here? Going up top. Maybe looking for that double-footed cat stamp. If he hits this, that has surely got to be it. And he goes for it. He misses. Nobody home. Bendy with a face buster. And Stampy in trouble. Kick to the back. And what is Bendy looking for here? Bendy now going up to the top rope, but DanTDM swinging into the ring, and oh, he just caught Bendy with a diamond cutter out of nowhere. DanTDM slid in the ring, caught Bendy. Stampy's got an arm over Bendy. Is he going to get this? 1, 2, and Boris not in time. Stampy records his first win. The referee's been flattened. Stampy records his first ever win, and now has earned himself a #1 contendership match for the tag team titles with DanTDM. Which tag team are they going to face off? Leave your thoughts on teams you'd like to see in the comments. A lot of people said Chargy and Chris Valerio would make a good tag team. I like that idea. Maybe we could see them return or debut as a tag team. Guys, leave your thoughts in the comments. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe. Make sure you get notifications on, because videos might be coming a little bit more thick and fast. We might have a couple over the weekend for you. So we're going to be working hard to try and get to the end of this season before WWE 2K18. Or maybe the main event of N60 Mania 2 could be in WWE 2K18. Leave your thoughts on that as well. Thank you so much, guys. You are all awesome. See you next time.